Hey everybody, welcome back to the Treble Clef Project. I'm Gabby, I'm your director of theater here, and today I'm going to be sharing, in my opinion, the secret to getting out of your head when you're doing a monologue or a song or a scene. For me, this has been like the most helpful discovery for just like focusing on the storytelling of it all rather than being self-conscious. Alrighty, so first of all, before anything, know your lines. Especially with monologues, I say you should memorize the text of your monologue very monotoned, because if you are in the beginning stages of memorizing it, and you're memorizing it by saying it a certain way, and kind of putting yourself in this box and being like, okay, these words mean this, so I'm going to memorize it by saying it this certain way. If a director asks you to do the monologue in a different way, it's going to be difficult to break out of that box because you memorized it a certain way. So memorize it monotone first before anything. That way you have the freedom to add different layers if you want later on, and portray the monologue in different ways later on. So just know your text before anything, just as a solid first step. With songs, it's a bit different. I feel like for me, when learning songs from musicals that you're going to perform, you can learn it by listening to the original singer, but I think once you've become familiar with the song, find the sheet music if you can, and then just practice singing it on your own with the accompaniment. If you're practicing it all the time with the original singer of the song, you're going to start copying that singer's mannerisms or that actor's choices that they've made on their own, and you're going to be limiting yourself again because you're going to get so used to hearing that actor rather than being able to make your own choices and perform the song your own way. And I think it's super important to be able to analyze the song and interpret the song in your own way to make you stand out as an actor. All right, so the secret to getting out of your head is to focus on your scene partner. I mean, like, it sounds pretty obvious, is just put all of your energy onto your scene partner, which is like, what if you're doing a monologue? Okay, if you're doing a monologue, most likely your character is still going to be talking to someone. They have someone in their head that they'd be saying these lines to. Focus on, like, what's your character's relationship with this person? Why are they saying these things to this person specifically? What has led up to that? What is the moment before? All of these things. I'm sure you've heard them before, but once you're like focusing on that and like, why are you saying these things and who am I saying these things to? And once you can establish that connection that your character has, if you're having trouble establishing that connection, you can always use substitution and pull people from your own life as you as a person and pull people who you have an emotional connection with, and imagine that you're saying these lines to that person from your real life, if that helps. Rather than thinking about what you're doing and being self-conscious and, oh, I need to look sad for this line. Just focus on, like, why is this line making your character sad? You know? Like, just think about those things, and you're saying these things to a person. If you're imagining the person that your character is talking to, you can feed off of their energy and their reactions to it, and that's where you can get your energy from when performing. There is an exercise using the Meisner technique that helps to practice putting all of your energy onto another person rather than yourself and internalizing it. There's an exercise called repetition. Usually it's with a partner, but it can be in groups. I'm going to be talking more about that in more detail in the next video, but I think it's super interesting, and it's also, it helps a lot in living from moment to moment. I'll be talking about that in the next one, and I will see you then, and I'm looking forward to it.